Happy Wednesday, traders. It's Jacey with Empire Algorithmic Trading. Time for VWAP Vision Stock Talk, where we use the volume-weighted average price to make sense of the market. So let's get right to it. Time for a little stock talk. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and a happy Wednesday it was. New all-time highs for the S&P 500, up almost 0.8%. New all-time high for the Nasdaq Composite, up 0.6%. Small caps rolled. We've got a new volume-weighted average price high for the small caps. We're going to move that anchor. It was here. We're finally back into new all-time highs, so we're going to move that anchor along. On a VWAP basis, on an absolute basis, this index is still trading a little bit lower. This is actually an ETF, but this is our proxy for that index. And then same thing with the mid caps. A nice strong gap. The anchor was here. Now we got a new high. We're going to move that anchor right along. As long as those new highs keep moving, that anchor moves right along with it. Bonds sold off a little bit today, but that's okay. We want bonds to stay in this range. We don't want bonds to sell off. The market seems to really kind of stall out. It doesn't necessarily sell off, even though rising interest rate and selling off in bonds will push equities lower. But as far as we want to see, we just want to see it hold right here. Obviously, if it rallies, that reduces equities, that makes equities cheaper, that pushes them higher. So a rally to holding would be ideal. And then the VIX. VIX finally broke down out of this little mini range, as you would expect, but I think that's the rest of the market finally coming to grips with the fact that we're in a really strong bull market. And you'll see that buyers came in right at the important part, or right at the important time with some leaders. And these leaders are provided by our algorithm, and you could subscribe to that at patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. Again, that is patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading for our daily buy and sell signals. So let's just take a look at what some of those stocks did. Symbotic, a breakout for us back down here at 37.25. Nice strong rally, good shakeout at the 10-day moving average yesterday, and that momentum continued. This is a very bullish looking candle right here, and to see that momentum continue on a spike in volume is a great sign. Up 9.4%. Good look for Symbotic there. YB, again, stock broke the 10-day, held the 20. Buyers came running back in. Sellers tried to take control again, and buyers said no way. They pushed it up 8.3%, back above its VWAP, close to a new all-time high for YB. Really strong look. NuScale, similar pattern, almost shook me out yesterday. It was trading below its 10-day moving average. Round tripped. I decided to give it the rest of the session. It closed above the 10-day. I wanted to see if this thing would hold throughout the day, and it rallied up 7.6%. Really nice look there. Nice strong volume too, which is always nice to see. CECO, which I kind of passed on simply because I felt it was going to be, it's a kind of a slow mover. Makes me feel a little foolish right now. Up 5.39% today. Up about 13% from its second buy point, and about 30% from its first buy point. Upstart Financial, one I did take a position on yesterday. It was a breakout for us earlier this week. Tried to shake us out a little bit on Tuesday. Shook out hard yesterday, ended up rallying up strong. I bought into that momentum, and that momentum carried through, up 5.1%. I took some initial profits at 5%. It's always exciting when the day after you take a position, you hear your profit alert go off. So we'll see if we can get some continued momentum. This one rallied hard the last time it broke out. It was up 18% in 4 sessions. Very good start for Upstart there. AMSC, American Superconductor, when you look at this chart, it doesn't look very exciting, but that's a 4% move for a new high for AMSC, just riding right along that 10-day moving average. Good look there. Its original breakout was down here at 27.38. It's currently at 42.96. Massive shakeout here. This would have been hard to hold through, but it held that 20-day, and then the buyers just took it over. So gave you another opportunity when it filled that gap to pull in there. But if you would have taken some profits, you probably could have rode that little gap down. Anyhow, neither here nor there. CMCL, very strong move, up 3.9%. This gold stock is just on a tear. Arista Networks up 2.97%. The reason why I'm bringing this one up is because I want to show you. We talked about a little bit yesterday about how stocks can sell off below their original buy price, and when they cross back above it, as long as they haven't shown an algorithmic sell signal, which this one did not do, it flashed that secondary buy signal right here, and it just continued to rally right up along that 10-day moving average. Another good example of how just watching a stock after an attempted potential failure, how they can continue to turn around and move up. Pretty nice, solid 2.9% gain for Ristic Networks for a VWAP-based new all-time high. Still on an absolute basis, still below. And then lastly, we're just going to talk about Orla Mining. Orla Mining reversed hard. Just always, even though everything is rocking and rolling, there's always seems to be one that sells off hard. Today, that was Orla down 6.4%. We'll see if that 10-day moving average can hold, or if this buy price, the original buy price of 1178, did shake me out just simply because of the 2 down days. Didn't really hit any particular stop. It was just, I'm not a big fan. I want stocks that go up, not stocks that go down. So interesting chart. We'll see if buyers can come in and support it at the original buy price or that 10-day moving average. As moving forward, what are we looking forward? We're looking for new stocks to continue breaking out. We're looking for our existing holdings to find support at the 10-day moving average, like we saw with Symbotic or Upstart, CECO, for example. And as far as new buys, we want to just stick to our rules, right? We're not going to buy anything that's too extended. The algorithm is going to continue to do the math. We're still going to keep finding some new stocks for buying opportunities. So I'm really excited to see what the algorithm can kick out today. But all in all, it was a very exciting session. Just follow your rules. Don't get extended. Just sell anything that's going against you because there's too many good things going up. So as always, everybody, happy trading.